Hey friends, it's been a while since I posted any videos of my travels on Facebook or on other social media, and that's been because in the past few weeks that I've been to India, it's been hard to know what to say about my experience here. It is in some ways beautiful. In some ways I've found beautiful, peaceful spots and times. But in a lot of ways, it's been difficult. It's dirty, crowded, noisy, people constantly trying to scam you or get you to buy things or begging, which is difficult, of course, to see the poverty. Smell. Did I mention smelly too? It's hard to get around in a lot of ways. Negotiating prices and they're not kind of standard ways to get from place to place a lot of times, and so it's been the day-to-day of it has been difficult, and I've had some emotional sadness and that kind of thing. So that's part of the experience of traveling, and particularly traveling alone. And hard to post about because it's, people want to hear, I think, how exciting and wonderful travel is, but there are some parts that just aren't. And so I did want to share with you one of the beautiful moments today, and that is I'm here at Sarnath, which is a place near Varanasi. Sarnath is where the Buddha gave his first teachings after he achieved enlightenment. And in those teachings, he advocated a middle way. So not giving into sensual pleasure all the time, but also not denying oneself and being ascetic, to finding a middle path. Another of his teachings was that we create suffering in our minds by desiring things we don't have or trying to get rid of things that we do have that we don't like. And to the extent that we can let go of that and deeply accept this moment, we'll find more peace. So those are teachings that I've been kind of engaging with for the past few years that I still have to learn those lessons over and over, but that have brought me some peace in my life. And so coming to the place where those teachings were first given is really meaningful for me. This large stupa here was built, I think, not too long after the Buddha died. Also over here, I'll take you to see there are ruins or excavations of monasteries that were here until about the year 1200, when Buddhism declined in this country. But the stupa, it's gorgeous. I've seen pilgrims from various countries circumambulating, walking around it, chanting, meditating. I took some time to sit with the stupa myself, and there's something about the largeness of it, the silence of it, that represents for me this kind of unchanging ground of our being, the silence that underlies everything. So I'll get up closer here and show you some of the nice details. There are 8 niches on the stupa where there used to be statues of the Buddha. And so if you can see some of the cool details there on the stupa. So I'm glad to share this with you, and glad to be back sharing my travels with you.